So I know that you guys are doing a movie, but if you weren't, would you consider musicals?
I think so. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I was in talks to do something, and then they stopped talking. So yeah, no, absolutely, I'd love to someday. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Grace. I'm 10 years old.
Hi.
And do you think that you're going to appear in the movie, like how Stanley did in his?
What was that last part?
Like how Stanley appears in his movies in Marvel?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a very good question. I might dress up like a troll and. I don't think I'm going to actually be a part though. I think I'll have my hands full with writing and directing this. I want to focus on that and make sure that that's good. Thank you. Marco. I should have known better. Oh, there's no up there. Oh, she's here.
Hello, I'm Hannah, and I'm 12. And how many publisher rejections did you get for Wishing Spell?
She cuts the chase. I didn't get any because I was an actor on TV, and that helped my chances. I did have to convince the publishers I was speaking to that I could actually write, and I could write it by myself. And so that was the hurdle that I had to jump over. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Brendan, and I'm 9 years old.
Hi.
And is your movie going to be an animation or like acting?
It's gonna be live action, so it's gonna be real people. Well, I guess real people is a matter of opinion as well. But we're human beings.
He would fit in very well.
Hi. I'm Ariane. I'm 15. And do you prefer acting or writing books?
Writing.
I really love them both, and it's funny. Everyone's always like, choose. But I truly love them both. But you can do writing in your pajamas, so that's kind of nice. You don't have to worry about your face being puffy, so you can drink as many Diet Cokes the night before as you want.
Great.
Thank you.
I'm Jalen. I'm 12. And my question is, what was your favorite performance that you did on Glee?
I really loved doing Lucky Star because I got to fly. And I was hooked up to a harness for 18 hours, so I couldn't walk the next day. It was well worth it. And June Squibb and I are still besties.
I'm Ainsley. I'm 13. And my question is, do you know anything about the Land of Stories characters that isn't really relevant in the books but is really interesting?
Oh, good question. Is there anything interesting of the characters that's not in the books? Gosh, I wish I had these questions before it came out. actually might write a prequel series that takes place in the world of the Land of Stories. So I don't want to give anything away, but there's a lot of drama. Especially with the Fairy Council. And hopefully I get to the prologue series. But I will say that Mother Goose's magic isn't what anyone thinks. I hope I live long enough to answer that.
That was.
My name is Kevin and I'm 11. Did you find an actor and actress for Alex and Connor yet?
I haven't yet. No, but it's a very strange thing. I'm like looking at all these 10-year-olds because I think by the time we end up shooting it, they'll be just about the right age. And I thought, what other job do you professionally look at 10-year-olds all day? And hopefully we can open up those. I hope we can open up auditions to everyone. So if anyone wants to send me an audition tape, I'll let you know where to send it.
My name is Emily. I'm 9 years old, and my question is, what inspired you to start writing The Land of Stories?
What inspired me to start writing The Land of Stories? Well, I was a little kid, probably about your age, and my mom used to read fairy tales to me all the time. And I had so many questions about all the characters. And she finally got so tired of answering my questions, she said, Christopher, why don't you just write your own fairy tale? And so I did. You're suffering through it with me.
Suffering? It's not suffering. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Hello. Okay. My name is Layla, and I'm 12. And I was wondering, when you were doing acting on Glee, when did you find time to write when you were acting?
Oh gosh, whenever I could. It's funny, the first book, The Land Stories of Wishing Spell, I wrote mostly when we were on this huge Glee World Tour. And so I had like a routine down where I would show up to the arena, I'd go underneath the stage where the dressing rooms were, I'd write a page, and then I'd go out and sing Don't Stop Believing. I'd come back, I'd edit the page. I'd go out, I'd sing I Want to Hold Your Hand. I'd come back, I'd write another page. I'd slap on the leotard, go do something else, and come back. Everyone else was just kind of seeing the sights. I'm sorry.
My name's Kathleen. I'm 10 years old, and I was wondering, so for the Harry Potter book series, they made a series of movies. Are you going to do the same thing with The Land of Stories?
I hope so. Yeah, I really hope so. We're gonna take it one by one, and we're gonna start with the first book, and hopefully the first movie does really, really well, so we can keep making movies. But the more the readership grows, the more the books sell and do well, the more likely that is to happen. What was your name again? Kathleen. Okay, well, if you could do me a favor and you can spread the word about it, I would really appreciate it. And I don't mean to put too much pressure on your shoulders, but if the first movie doesn't do well, it's your fault.
My name is Emily. I'm 13, and what book did you enjoy writing the most?
What part did I enjoy writing?
What book?
Which book did I enjoy writing the most? I had a lot of fun writing Stranger Than fan fiction. Yeah! I knew that would be a crowd pleaser. And I really, really enjoyed writing the Fifth Land Stories book, An Author's Odyssey, because most of the characters in that were original. And since that book is about Connor traveling into his own short stories, I think it inspired a lot of kids to write, and I'm really proud about that. Yeah, thanks.
stories do you like the most?
Ooh, probably, oh gosh, oh no. There's only 4, but it's a 3-way tie. The Zipling, Starboardia, and The Adventures of Blunt Boy were other books that I tried writing when I was a kid. And so I decided to incorporate them into the land of stories. But I really love those. But the Galaxy Queen, I made it as an adult, just so there would be a story based on Red's character. So there you go. That's a terrible answer, but there you have it.
I'm Lily, I'm 10, and why did you choose the names Alex and Connor for the 2 main characters?
That's a very good question, thank you. So when I was a kid and I tried writing land stories for the first time, their names were Amy and Max. I have no idea where Max came from, but I had a cousin named Amy. And then a couple years later, I was in a community theater production called Dad's Christmas Miracle, and my role was Connor. And so that's why I changed Max to Connor. And also, I had another cousin that was born named Alex, and so I got rid of Amy, but brought on Alex. And Amy's still bitter about it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chrissy and I'm 11. And will you write Starboardia books and stuff like that?
Maybe, yeah. No, I would love to. Yeah, that could be a great spin-off series. Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Nolan and I'm 8. What were some books that you liked to read when you were a kid?
Ooh, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I love that. I loved all the classic ones. I love Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland and all of those. And I loved books by Ava Abotson, which is a great author, another great author to check out. She wrote books like Witch and Island of the Ants, which was a lot of fun and inspired my books a lot. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, I'm Alyssa.
Hi.
I'm 12, and you sort of compared yourself to Connor a lot in both the questions and the book. Did you base Connor off of yourself?
Yeah, I would say Alex and Connor represent me fully, where Alex kind of represents my know-it-all side, and Connor represents my sarcastic side. And in the books, the arguments and conversations that they have are based on the disagreements I get into with myself on a daily basis.
Hi, I'm Sydney. I'm 9 3/4-year-old. Can you sing for us?
Before things get violent, I can't, because if I sing for one city, I have to sing for all of them, and that's a lot of pressure on me. But thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed my voice. That means a lot.
You have the voice of an angel.
Oh, thank you. You know, my dog and my cat disagree. Whenever I start singing, they run out of the room. They're like, oh, not this again. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Gwen and I'm 13. First of all, I know you're making the Land of Stories movie. Just know, if you haven't casted anyone, I'd gladly be any and all of the roles.
I volunteer
What
tribute.
about a tree?
I will take it.
Would you play a tree? No?
I'll do it.
Talk.
Contact me. Anyways, I want to know, how do you feel acting on such a big show like Glee influenced your writing? And do you feel that if you weren't on such a big show like Glee, would the stories have ended differently?
Well, Glee became so famous I couldn't leave my house. So I thought, I better find something to do in here. And so that definitely helped. But I think acting just in general really helps you be a better writer because you can really act out what your characters are saying. And vice versa, when you're a writer, it's really helpful to have that skill to be a better actor, so you can kind of create like a backstory for the character you're playing. What else? Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. Thank you so much.
All right, we have 2 more questions, and so we'll make them good, right? Okay, ready?
I'm Katie, I'm 14, and with the movies you're making, what are you most excited to bring from the books onto the movies?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm so excited to walk in and see the sets for the first time because hopefully they'll be the exact thing that I thought of when I was a kid. And I think that is just really, really incredible that I'll hopefully get to have that experience. And I'll probably get very, very emotional when I walk in and I see, Cinderella's palace, or I walk in and I see the evil queen's evil lair, and I think that's what I'm looking forward to. And I can't wait for the ragers we throw on those sets. Yeah, blast the music, it'd be great. Thank you so much.
Okay, this will be our last question.
Hi, Chris. I'm Sarah. I'm 15, and just a side note, I drove over 13 hours to be here.
Oh my God, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Kansas.
Kansas. She took down the street. I made a few wrong turns.
And my question for you is, if you had a Land of Stories themed playlist, what are some of the songs that would be on it?
That's a good question.
Well, right now I've been listening to a lot of music that I want to put in the movie. But I listen to a lot when I'm writing. I listen to a lot of film soundtracks. And I mean, anything by Danny Elfman or Hans Zimmer or Rachel Portman, really, really incredible stuff. And for all the writers out there, I highly recommend listening to that music because for me personally, I think nothing inspires emotion and creativity quite like a film score. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for all your questions.